What up, guys? I am Sean Arona and welcome back to Stuck in Love Films. Today we are going to be talking about how to protect yourself as a filmmaker. The internet is a wonderful thing. It's what connects all of us and allows us to do a lot of the things that we are able to do in this world. However, it can be a very dangerous and scary place. So I'm going to give you guys a little peace of mind by sharing with you a few tips on how to look out for yourself. When you're first starting out as a videographer or a filmmaker, you try to get pretty much any jobs that you can. It's very hard to say no because you want that experience, you want that, piece for your reel, but sometimes there are emails that you get that aren't actually clients looking for you. There are scammers out there that are looking to take advantage of you wanting to book gigs. And I've seen a few of these. So like if there's an email that comes around where, they're asking about, shooting some kind of event like a family reunion or even like a wedding or something, and you kind of, give them your spiel, you give them their price and everything, and then they send an email back to you saying, okay, well, I sent the check, it should be in the mail in a few days, and when the check comes, it's for more than the amount that you and that person discussed. So that's a red flag right there. Now, if they did not fill out your paperwork or haven't signed a contract with you, then do not deposit any checks until that has happened. So in these scam scenarios, they will not actually send you any kind of info from their side. They might say when the event is and where it is. Sometimes it's even out of town, which is another red flag. But the next thing that'll happen, once you receive that check, they'll be asking, hey, did you get the check in the mail that I sent you? And then they'll come up with this like very strange story about how their event planner or their DJ doesn't accept like credit cards or something weird like that. And they were like, well, we're having trouble paying this person. We sent you a little extra money so that way you can actually pay on behalf of us and we can get that vendor figured out. That's the biggest red flag, because basically what that means is they've sent you a dummy check that is not going to clear. They're going to make you feel this immediate need to help them because they're like, oh man, the DJ's got to be paid by like the end of this week. Can you do that for me? And you're going to say no, because if you say yes, what's going to happen is you're going to send all that money to that one person, and then that first check that they sent you is going to bounce. So you never actually received any money, but you're out a few $100s because of this person that's trying to scam you. Look out for those emails, report people that send them to you, and just be careful. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is being careful when you're using eBay and selling like old gear or just anything really. Sometimes we want some new gear, right? But we don't always have a surplus of money, and honestly the best way to get new gear is definitely like sell some of your old stuff so that way you're not coming completely out of pocket with everything. Sometimes buying used gear online will really be beneficial to you. But when you're selling on eBay, there's some things you got to look out for, especially if you are a first-time eBayer or you don't do it that often. If you don't have, a bunch of reviews on your eBay account and you don't frequent enough, there's not a lot in your history on your profile, and scammers are actually on there looking for those kind of people. So automatically, if you don't use eBay a lot, they target you. So there's some things that you got to do when you're selling on eBay. First thing is make sure that you take the international shipping and keep that off. You just want to sell to people inside the United States. The other thing is turn off the buy now option, because the people that are looking at your auction that are trying to scam you will automatically hit that buy now option. So it'll cancel everyone else's bid and it'll look like your item has sold. Now, some of these scammers are pretty smart. So you'll actually get an email from somebody that looks like it's an eBay email. It'll say, thank you for the purchase, and they will send you the money once the tracking number from your shipment is sent to them. Now, that's a red flag, because if you haven't done this before, that doesn't sound that weird, but basically the way eBay works is you're supposed to get paid first, and then you ship your item. So they sent a fake email to you that looks like it's from eBay, but it's actually from them. And so they're trying to get you to ship your item, and then they're never going to pay you for it. And sometimes they'll have you ship it somewhere either out of state or out of the country, and you end up having to pay a lot in shipping. So not only did you lose your items for nothing, but you also lost some money. The next thing I want to talk about is contracts. Contracts are very, very important. So even if you're just starting out, I would say anytime you get some kind of video gig, make sure that you make some kind of written agreement with your client. Even if it's for a small amount of money, this will get you into the habit of having contracts and working with clients and just dotting your I's and crossing your T's, okay? You want to be very clear in your writing what your client is getting and how much they're paying for it, because you don't want to get taken advantage of, and you want to be able to sit down with that client and talk about exactly what they're getting and how much they're paying, because you want to set their expectations for the work you're doing. It's very easy to kind of just start doing things for clients because they ask for it, because of course you want to make them happy. Customer service is very important, but you have to make sure that you're being paid for that service. So make sure you have at least a daily rate for, shooting. Make sure you have an hourly rate for editing, because if they decide that, they want changes done to their video, you want to make sure that you're charging for all that extra time you're putting into it, because, one edit, make a couple changes, that doesn't sound so bad, but depending on the client, it can end up leading to, oh wait, no, I want to fix this, I want to change that, oh, let's rework this. It can add up really quickly, so just make sure that you're not accidentally doing a bunch of free work, because you want to make sure that you're good, and you want to make sure the client's good. So as long as you both have that understanding, and contracts really help with that, you're both going to have a much better experience. Make sure you both sign it, make sure you both understand what's going on, and everything will be great. Okay, so the fourth and last thing that I want to talk about is music. Anytime you make any kind of video for a client, it's considered commercial work. And anytime you do commercial work, you do not want to use copyrighted music in your video, because there's two things that could happen. One, you could get sued. That's not good. Two, your video could actually be muted or taken offline just because it has a piece of music with restricted copyright laws on it. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So the thing you're going to want to do is you're going to find a music library, whether it's, pay by song, or you have some kind of monthly or yearly payment, so that you have access to a music library. And this music library will be what you choose your songs for any of your videos, whether that's a corporate video, a wedding, a film. Sometimes it can get pricey, but you just have to look around for what fits your needs and budget. The one I use that I highly recommend for a very affordable price is Artlist, and that's artlist.io, not .com. MusicBed's good, Premium Beat. Those two are a little bit more pricey, but you just really got to check your budget and see what you can afford. So those are my thoughts on how to protect yourself as a filmmaker. I hope that was helpful to you. These are the things that I live by, and they've really helped keep me secure, given me peace of mind, and had much better experiences in the filmmaking and video world. Alright guys, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, please hit that like button. If you want to leave a comment, I'd be happy to answer any questions, or if you just want to say hi, I'm here for that too. If you want to be a part of this channel, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.